I'm also recording. So, welcome to the third day, and we are continuing with learning Python. We installed the software, the Python software. Then we did install the Visual Studio Code, which is called IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So this is the software which is used to code your to write your code and to run it, to debug it, and do many more. Then there is version control, something called GitHub. So we installed Git for Windows, and we created an account with GitHub, and then learned some Git basics. We are going to review them again, and then we are going to continue with our introduction to computer program. So in file creation, we learned about how to create a file using dir, using touch, ls, dir, ls to list the direction, dir to list directories. We also learned how to use vi, but we will not be using them for this case, but they are just basic commands that you need to know. There are other commands also, such as changing the directory or cd, making directory. All those you'll be able to get them in time. Then the main thing was GitHub, and these are the commands which we use for GitHub. To create GitHub, to configure GitHub, you say git config --global user.name. Then you put your username. For example, my name is Bob Afuata. I'll do that. Then also git config --user.email. Then you put your email also, bobafuata@gmail.com. And the name and the email should be in quotes. And then we learned git init, git add. So git init is when you have a folder which has your project files, like we have the folder called mechatronics, and we want to initialize it as a git project. So you say git init, and it will initialize the folder which you are in as a GitHub project. Then you can add the file, like for example, you say git add file name. For example, we were dealing with the hello.py. So you say git add hello.py. But if you want to add everything, you say git add star, which will add everything. Then we have the commit. So after you have added the file or the files which you have worked on, then you need to do a commit. Commit, you are basically telling people what you have done, which is through this thing called commit message. For example, if there was a problem, then you fix the problem. So you say this fixed this XYZ problem. Then you do git push. Git push comes in two ways. You can say git push or git remote and the branch name. I don't want you to worry about this. This one you will learn more, or you will master it when you are doing team collaboration. Then we started by going to writing our first program, which says the word hello world. Then today we are going to learn about Python literals, what are called characters in Python. Then we will go on to learn about operators, variables, and then how computers talk to each other. We will continue doing that. So under variables and data types, we have something called naming of variables or naming conventions. So there is something called camel case and snake case. So for camel case, we are having, like, if you have named a variable name of student or name of city, then the first letter here in the name, the first letter, which is N, is small letter. But then the next one, like name is one word, Then of is another word, then student is another word. So of, the next word which is of is capital. Then the next word which is student is also capitalized. So that is how you do the camel case. Then for snake case, all of them are in small or in lowercase. Name is lowercase, of is lowercase, school is lowercase. Everything is in lowercase. And then you use an underscore, name, underscore of, underscore school. And then that is how you do the snake case. So we are going to do it practically. Then
That is easier.
yeah, this second one, most people
Mm.
prefer this, or most people are also using this. It's easier. But there are some companies or some programmers who maybe will tell you that I prefer the first one. Then we are going to learn about primitive data types and derived data types. So primitives are like characters, integers, string, floating, boolean, and then derives are like list, tuples, dictionary, and then there's another one called sets, which we will also learn during this time. So yeah, we looked at this like strings, like if you create a string, as we are going to learn, is a set of characters or an array of characters. If you have many characters, like B is a character, O is a character, Bob, even space here is a character. So when you bring them together, it forms what is called a string. It's used for like the name of a city, the name of a person. You'll be able to use the string like this. And there are some functions that works together with the strings we will learn. Then characters, we learned these are the alphanumeric characters. When you talk about alphanumeric, we are talking about the alphabet characters, or the letters of the alphabet A, B, C, D up to Z in both capital and small case. Then we talk about numeric are the numbers. So numeric comes from the word numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. So those are alphanumeric characters. Then there are other special characters like underscore, uh, question mark, ampersand. So many of these characters you see on the keyboard. Even special countries, maybe Chinese characters, Korean, Japanese, Hebrew, all those characters, if you use them in programming, they are considered as characters. Then integers are positive or negative whole numbers. From maths, integers are positive or negative whole numbers. You can say like maybe time remaining is 12, which means 12 minutes, for example, or day is equal to 13, so it's the 13th day of the week, something like that. Then the float are are decimal point numbers or fraction numbers. When you look at 12.89, this is the fraction, or it has the fraction part, or what are called floating point numbers. So they have got a fraction part, 12.89 fraction, or what is called decimal point. And then Boolean are the data types which are true, which you classify them as true or false, or you have true or false as the main type of Boolean, where here is binary. One is true, or one is high, and the other one is low. That is that. So before we go to type conversion, let's now go to our examples. So as I told you, I want you to open your Git bash. So
Okay.
you open Git bash, okay? And I told you how to open it from the directory. You remember how to open it?
Yeah, from
From the where the folder is, and then you open there. Or for my case, I say CD, I change to directory, documents, okay? And then mechatronics, okay? CD, which means change directory. Then you say documents, then you use the tab key. It will automatically, if you do mechatronics and you press tab key, it will give you all the examples there. Then when you do mechatronics, you press tab key again, then you press enter, then it will take you there. Then
I'm opening from mechatronics now.
yes, you open it from mechatronics. Okay.
Okay. Git bash, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay.
opened it.
Okay. So we want to create two files today, two files that we are going to use today. So remember how we said you use touch, and then you name the file. So I want you to name the file one like character one, then underscore one underscore,
Let's go.
yes, one, then underscore, we call it data types, data types dot py. Okay, so one underscore data types dot py. So that is our first example. And then you also do another one, touch to underscore. We want to learn about data types, and then we learn about strings underscore strings dot py. So we've created two files, ls. If you do ls,
For
you'll
two
see
is
the two
for
files,
two. Wait, for two is strings by. Okay.
strings two underscore strings dot py. So that's just a naming convention. We are just naming it so that
Yeah, yes.
yes, number for one, it will stand for what we cover in lesson one, data types, and then strings and all that. Then you've done that.
Yeah. So it has so the that folder, mechatronics,
Yes,
has six.
yes,
Has
yes.
okay.
Yeah, yes. Yesterday we used hello.py, but today we are
Okay.
using data types and strings.
Okay.
And then this is on like the first thing we are learning, then the second thing we are learning. We are at least going to learn two things today. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then we open it using Visual Studio Code. You say code, then full stop or period. Okay. Are we together?
Okay.
You say code, then space, then full stop.
Stop.
Then it will open Visual Studio Code. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So we continue from
So we are using now Visual Studio now.
yes, we are now using Visual Studio Code. So you can make this just give me 1 minute.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, can we continue? Hello, can we continue?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So uh so normally Visual Studio will bring you this release, all these ones you can always close, doesn't matter. So the file which we want to start with is data types.py. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
okay.
minute.
Then Yours is
Wait,
okay?
wait, then.
Mhm.
Data types.py. Okay, there I'm
Yeah,
there.
you're there. Then
Yeah.
you remember the shabang? You put hash. You say hashtag,
Hash
then
exclamation mark
question mark. Then you say
slash
USR
r
USR
slash bin
slash
slash I mean okay,
env on Python.
bin slash env.
Python. Okay. Okay.
So wait, so the Shabang is not only used on Git Bash, it's used even on VS.
Yes, yes, yes. So what is happening is if you run this program in a Linux, so like if you run it in Linux or something called Unix, these are operating system. Operating
Okay.
system. Then it will look for what is called the Python interpreter. Okay. It will
Yeah.
look for the Python interpreter and it is usually installed. It is installed in the path that is listed there /usr /usr
Slash
bin
bin.
/env
So
environment and
that's
then
the
Python.
Python. So that's what interprets the code now.
Yes, that is what interprets the code.
Oh, so it's like it's a must. It is in every okay
Yes,
Python
yes,
application. Okay.
yes. It's good. It's good to do this. Normally, even if you don't include it, it may work. It will work, but it's good practice to put it there. Okay.
Okay.
Or like to show
Okay.
somebody that this is a Python code. Because if you did here PHP, then it means that this is a PHP. If you did bash, it will mean that this is a bash script, or it is you have written it to be run by bash interpreter.
But now we're using Python.
But now we are using Python, so that's why you do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have started by the first thing that we learned is how to use comments. We did it last week. We did it yesterday, how to use comments. So the first one we're going to say data types. So the first data type which we want to learn is character. Which one is that? So when we say, let me say, for example, grade, we already did this yesterday, but maths grade is equal to A, capital A. You can use capital. You can use double quotes or single quotes. So physics grade is equal to single quote C. You see that? Are you sure?
Oh.
Yes. So if you remember this naming convention, what is it called? The not the naming convention which we are using here. We are using the snake case. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Snake
Using snake.
case. Okay.
Where all
Right.
of them are in yes, yeah.
All of them are in lowercase, and then there is an underscore. If we would use camel case, camel case, we would have capital, like for example, the first letter, like maybe biology is a word, and then the first, so the second one will be biology grade is equal to maybe D.
Yes.
You see the difference? Okay.
Yes.
In snake case, all of them are in lowercase. And then in this other one, the first one is small letters, and then grade B, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we continue. So biology case, biology grade B. Then we can print them. you can print. And then you say my maths grade is, then you do that. My maths grade is, then you said you put a comma, then maths grade, like that. Okay?
No, you count mpaka ifike 20.
Yes, and it has got what is called autocomplete, whereby when you start typing something, it automatically, you see, if you do print, you'll see print there, then you press enter, then into bracket, you put column. Okay, then you say physics grade is, okay, then you do that. Then you say physics grade. Have you seen that?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm kinda lost. So after finishing my math grade is,
Yes.
to write the colon.
Yes. Then you finish
after
with
a comma.
Then you put a comma, and then you do maths grade. So you are using this maths grade, which is here. And then physics grade, which is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, mine isn't blue. My shoulder is.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, as long as you have written it. Have you written print? It may be different on your computer, but
print, my maths grade is underscore. Okay.
Yes, maths underscore grade, yeah.
That's what I got last.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Then you copy. You can, once you do printing, you can copy and paste to write quickly biology grade is. Then now here, when you are doing the biology grade, you just do biology grade like that. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Ukisema hivyo daily, sawa?
Okay. It's okay. Everything is okay.
Yeah, I will send the copying stuff.
Yeah, you just copy and then you edit
the maths and the.
Yes. For now, we will be copying a lot and then we will be pasting to avoid wastage of time.
Kwani unaua na wapi?
Yes. Okay. Okay, then you know how to run it. Python. Then then you do the autocomplete and it write it like that. You say Python.
Wait,
so you know how to open did it open the terminal for you automatically?
Yeah, Python.
Yes.
Say right, Python.
Then you say one. We were running one data type, so you just do type one and then press tab. You know the tab key, and then it will bring it ev one / all that type python.py. Okay. One Python data type.
My Python is yellow.
And no problem. I don't think that there's a problem.
Okay, yeah. And then I press enter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where Jago?
like that. And then you can always use the app.
Jago. Jediel.
Wait, it brings you the
Where
list of
Bazenga?
what you wrote.
Manini when
Yes, yes.
I think, wait, was I supposed to save or something? So
You
that
know,
it brings
yeah,
the list.
save. Yeah, save. You have to save your work.
So I don't think I did that.
Yes, yes.
How did I use to save?
Ukimwambia aende kwa poti sawa.
Control S.
Control S.
Ukimwambia kwa akienda kwa poti kama big boss.
Control S.
Haya anajisusulia aje. Wewe mzee. Bazenga. Bazu.
Yeah, just come. So
Kujificha bila kwa shai.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so now you are having the grade math, grade physics, like that, isn't it?
grade is yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay, you can. I want to show you a neat trick. Let me show.
It's there at the back.
Let me show you a neat trick. You do. I want you to print a line. So before maths, you see maths grade, eh? Can you see before maths grade on top?
Yes. Yeah.
You can print a line. So you can print you use equal sign.
This is your sister. What did they say? They say
no. This will print.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot, just like.
Yes, a lot of them like that. And then down here, you can also print like that.
So what will that do?
Okay, save and run, and you see then what it will do.
I haven't even seen first.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah, type and.
Nitakuletea. Wapi Tesh?
Okay.
And then Control S.
Yeah.
And then go down. And then read the Python stuff.
Yes. So has it brought for you these lines like that?
One. It says, yeah.
So you know you can write you can do very nice things with that by creating some nice things. So for example, one challenge normally is you print what is called a triangle. You print a triangle. This is going to be like an assignment, but I can just show you. You print a triangle using stars. Okay, so you like, yeah, you copy that, you paste it many times, and then this one has 2 stars, this one has 3 stars, this one has 4 stars, this one has 5 stars. This one has 3.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you? For how can I explain? Can you use space?
Yes, you can use space.
Print?
Yes, you can use space. Ivo?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Can use space. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you make sure that they are spaced in a way that
Yeah.
you so that you make it to be a triangle. So this is like an assignment. I'm not like making it perfectly, but you start by doing that. So let me just run this. You'll see it will print some funny thing. You see, you see what it is printing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can be able to run, you can be able to create a triangle. So I want you to, as an assignment, you'll work on a triangle.
Yeah.
So you'll work on a triangle. Then you'll work on a pyramid.
Bye, I love you.
Triangle and pyramid. Triangle and pyramid. You can start by doing those patterns. So you patterns. Then I don't know, even if you can do something like an X bus tree, I don't know if you can be able to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, people do very nice kind of things. Okay, so this is how to do that. So the key thing is we were learning about how to do the snake case and the camel case, which now you know. And then this is how to call it back. You are here, you are declaring here, you say that you declare the variable. You declare the variable. And down here, when you are saying max grade, you can do a comment after there. You do a comment, and then you say you call the variable. You call or you use. Here you are using the variable. You use the variable. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you are using the variable. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where you use it, and down here is to declare it. Okay. So, but what happens if you do two variables together? Maybe G1, okay, or grade 1 is equal to A, and then grade 2 is equal to B. Actually, you should not you should use quotes and you say A like
There
that.
should be quotation. Oh, yeah. There
Yes.
should be quotation marks, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So what if you do grade 3 is equal to A plus B? Grade A is equal to not A plus B really, but grade 1 plus grade 2. Okay. Grade 1 is this, grade 2 is this. So what if you add the 2 and you print? So down here, you print grade 3. You can print 1 and 2 to see, but what if you print grade 3? Can you guess what it will happen?
It will be A plus B.
Yeah, what is A plus B?
A, B.
Yes, AB. So let's run it again. You save your work, Control S, and then you run it again. So A plus B
A
is,
plus B. Okay.
yes, AB. So
A,
this is
B.
this is the idea of using characters. So you are just bringing them together. Okay, you are having A and B. That's why even if you have a space here, A, then you leave space. You see, we have left space there. Okay. These ones are also treated as characters. So if you come here and then you run it, then you see now the space is going to be put. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see that A plus B. And these characters can be, B1 to A, X, all those. See those? You see? It will come together. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by doing this now, it no longer becomes a character, but it becomes what is called a string. A string. A string is like a collection of characters. A collection of characters. Are you together? Now, like for example, your name is Leslie. Leslie. So Leslie, it's in itself is a collection of many characters. L-E-S-L-E-Y. All these are characters. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so when you print name, it becomes Leslie. So let me restart the call and then we continue. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.